I might be able to help with a Pam dilemma.
You've come a long way since Frank the Tank, and we don't want him coming back now, do we?
The local big time show.
Super duper! That's nice!
The weekend. We had
Buffalo.
a big weekend. Had a big weekend. The Chicklets Cup. There it is, right on the dirt.
If you're a regular listener, you figured out that last week was a repeat episode.
I don't know how many regular listeners we got.
we got some people. We got somebody in Germany who is so consistent, and I have no idea
We
who.
have one fan in Germany who's consistently listening.
And if you're listening,
Out of our
I know you're going to be
fans.
listening to this podcast. We don't know who you are, but I am
But you're gonna
so
go, oh my
grateful.
God, that's me. That's
International love, baby. International love. We're taking the show
13
abroad.
listeners, 4 are international.
Listen. When we go
2
to the
in
market,
Canada, 1 in Germany.
when we go to the
1 in
negotiation
China.
tables, we can say like, you know, this product's been proven. It works
This is an
internationally.
international product.
I know
we got
you're thinking
4 internationals.
We
2
got
Canada, 1 Germany, 1 China.
3 South Burlington, 1 Germany, 1 Canada.
I love it. Not even in our hometown of Essex.
Yeah.
South Burlington listeners.
Listen, they're gonna, because you know they're gonna say, "Is this marketable international?" Because when you go international,
Yes.
that's where you make the big monies, and we just go.
We're gonna be
Let's-
scooping up in Germany.
Listen, Germany loves us. Okay,
Germany loves us.
Scoop it.
Canada loves us.
Canada
We have a
loves
lot of
us.
Canada friends.
We had a ton of Canada listeners, so we're international. You think these jokes are just for at home, but these jokes are abroad. They are relatable everywhere. Maybe not China, but everywhere.
Prestige. Worldwide. Why?
We went to Buffalo, and we played in the Chicklets Cup.
You heard?
So let's just walk it through. Day 1, Thursday night, the whole group gets there. We go to the opening night party. Pretty crazy party. Buffalo. If you listen to their podcast, you should. But if you listen to their podcast, it's like Buffalo is such a huge party city. So there's a lot of drinking, and they revealed that they are now making a beer, and it's going to be called Big Deal Brewing.
How you doing?
It's done by Labatt. And, we're obviously big fans of the Spittin' Chicklets guys. You know, we're from the Northeast. They're from the Northeast. And so
They get us. We get them.
So we enjoy all their content. But I don't drink. But people in our group, Sam drinks, and other people in our group drink. And they said the beer was pretty good. So
Oh, the one that has a half-empty Pink Whitney bottle on his podcast every day drinks?
Yeah. And they gave out these pretty sweet mugs. Grab a couple of these.
And
So that was Thursday night.
Best part about that is the full Danny Ocean's 11 beer heist with the mugs when I had to run them back.
Oh yeah, we have a photo. You should put the photo into this thing. I'll send it to you.
Oh yeah,
Where you're holding the tray.
So what happened was they started handing
stole
out
13 mugs. I guess not stole. They said
Borrowed.
we could have them. They said we could have them.
Yeah, whatever they want.
I'm pretty sure they said we could have them.
He might have said the chicken wing I could have, but I was pointing to the glass. Can I have this?
I think
bread?
someone said we could have.
Someone. So the best part was it's very hard to move that much glassware carrying it yourself. So I had to go to the.
You had 12 of these glasses, tray the size of a pizza.
Yeah.
So that's the photo you're gonna see.
So I had to ask the bartender if I could borrow because the best part was my background in working in that sort of field with the weddings. So I go, hey, you got a 12-inch round you can borrow on me? I used to be a bartender.
Sam knows all the verbiage.
No lingo, right? So that way they trust you.
Verbiage.
They trust you to bring back the tray, which I forgot.
Which you were never going to bring.
Boop, boop.
Arnold Palmer alert! Arnold Palmer alert! Who wants some Arnie Palmies?
Stacked them all on. No one's looking. I run. There's like metal poles that separate the bar from like the street versus like, you know, like solid wall. Obviously, I can't run by the fucking bouncer with 13 glasses. So I go underneath the rope that's outside in the outside bar, and I just run to the hotel. In the elevator with these, my fucking forearms are killing me. That shit weighed so much. I'm on, what floor are we on? 16?
Oh my God.
I literally had to ride that bitch in the elevator up to 16, put it in, and then I had to run all the way back.
But you made it, and all the glassware made it, so that's huge.
That's the craziest part, because I had some stacked, too. I was like, there's no way. So there was one point where I was, like, bear hugging it, kind of like security style, so that way it wouldn't, like, lean over.
Right.
But, yeah, first night, that first bar was electric.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, Buffalo is huge.
I didn't know the bars are open till 4 a.m., which is dangerous.
Then Friday, we start the games, and everybody except for me pretty much hurt bad because
Block
of
shots.
the drinking.
Oh, yeah, the hangover.
The hangover on the first game, right?
Hangover on the first game. I haven't played ball hockey in 365 days. So
yeah, it had been a minute.
So the most practice I've had was in the 2-second warm-up with a ball.
So we ate a pretty quick L. We ate a pretty quick loss.
We got pumped. Got pumped. Our
this,
AHL goalie has fucking toothpick street hockey pad, so he's not used to the setup. He hated it. After that first game, he grabs his old pads and puts them like his ice hockey pad.
Red team really gave it to us.
Red team gave us the wake-up call we needed.
Yeah. So then we went, we had some lunch, we kind of chilled. The venue was so cool. It was the Buffalo Riverworks, right? So they had the games on the outside.
Shout out to Riverworks. Phenomenal establishment.
Shout out Riverworks, big time. Huge, huge establishment.
That setup was sick.
Yeah, they had the ball hockey on the outside in the parking lot, which was really cool. And then on the inside, they had the 2 rinks for the roller, full size, huge.
Yeah.
And then behind it, like a stage, and then a huge kind of open area where you could hang out with an arcade, a snack bar, a bar. It's pretty sweet. Bunch of tables you kind of chill at.
The thing is huge. It's crazy that they have concerts there.
We stayed and hung out the whole time. We never even went back because it was so much fun. So,
yeah.
So our next game was later.
Detroit naps in the hotel. This place, you're only there.
Yeah, we were only there. At 4 o'clock, we have our second game, and we're woken up at this point. We're kind of awake, and we played Team Yellow, and we win a tight one. Yeah, a bunch of bruisers, and we win a tight one. You know, we really pulled together as a team. We get down.
Once we sweated out the booze, we started to figure out how to play.
Yeah, big dub for the Hyenas. And then
couple Genos, how you darn.
Yep. And then our last game on Friday was at like 6-ish, and we played the team from Pittsburgh, and they had a bunch of like NBHL players, which is shout out National Ball Hockey League, who produces all of the best ball hockey players in North America.
Seriously,
they always, their teams always win. The players that come from those leagues, their teams always win, even if they're not representing NBHL. Like this Pittsburgh team had like four or five people on it that played regularly in the NBHL legions. So they were really good, and they beat us. So we made it to the semifinals. Friday night, everybody gets liquored up. You guys go
Friday
out
night
pretty heavy to the casino.
I donated a lot. Like to donate back to the community in one way or the other through food or the casino.
Yeah.
I was
donated,
so fucked up.
I went and made quite a large donation to the.
I felt bad with the recession and small businesses that I wanted to give back somehow. And my God, I was so fucked up I couldn't even count that I had to leave the table.
That was Friday night. And then so Saturday we had big semifinals against Red, who pumped us on Friday
Redemption time.
Redemption time. Team bands together. Huge upset
Pumped
victory.
them. We were
6-3.
posting up a shutout to like the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, huge redemption. Big win. Sends us to the championship game.
Our girls are getting like 3 goals. It was sick.
Huge. Yeah, we're in the co-ed division. And we were excited. That was a huge W for us.
To the ship.
Yep, to the championship. And of course, in the championship, who do we see? But none other than team from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So we played them real tight. It was 2-0 them after the first half, and that was pretty good. And then I think it ended up like 4-1 or 5-2 or something like that in the end. But we played them tight and came in second again. We had a blast. I mean, we loved it. It was a huge win for us that we were even in the championship. So.
Yeah, for a team who hasn't played together
together at all.
And who hasn't played ball hockey together. I mean, mind you, let's
we had
put this in
4
context.
new players on our team. So, we had
all
to get used to it.
Yeah, we all live in different areas of the country.
Yeah, we don't play together.
So we don't play ever together. We only
come together for the Chicklets Cup.
Yeah. So let's put this in context. We're playing a team that does tournaments they have a female in the USA national team for ball hockey.
She was unbelievable.
So they've been practicing. They have strategies. Like we are literally the little giants. They had
one guy who played on the winning team in the A division who was playing.
Who played on Biz's team.
He played on Biz's team, right. He was on the Big Deal Selects, and so, he was really good, too. No, we were up against a tough team. We played them tight, though.
If we practice, we'd be right up there with those people, but we don't. That's what we do.
Yeah, it was, we sort of ran out of gas in the second half. We had a long tournament, so, no, it was good. I tell you,
smoking darts and drinking will really tire you out for conditioning-wise. You just do not have the lungs.
All that smoking and drinking really affected my
You just do not have the legs for it.
Yeah.
Every time I get off, I want to puke.
Wasn't expecting it.
Every fucking time I get off that fucking ice sheet, I want to puke.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck?
But no, we had a great tournament. Couple of highlights. We get to chat with one of the guys we ran into there, Speidelberg. We like him. So he's really cool.
He's a St. Mike's guy.
Big St. Mike's
guy. Shout out.
Yep. Shout out KFC Radio. If you don't follow them, him and KFC Barstool do a show that's really funny. So you can listen to that show. It's pretty good. Another company I'd love to shout out is Men's League Sweaters.
Yeah.
Okay, Men's League Sweaters does
right here.
All of the jerseys. Sam's jersey right there. I got one right here. I got a bunch of others from the other 2 tournaments, but Men's League Sweaters, they do a great job. If you ever need jerseys for a rec team,
highly suggest.
Roller team,
Men's League, ice hockey, pond hockey,
sort of hockey related, they may do other sports too. I don't know, probably, but they do
the supplemented jerseys too, so it's not like those big. You remember the old school jerseys? How it was just so thick, and they did the logo was like a patch that they would sew on. So like the middle of your jersey when you used to play youth hockey didn't move because that patch was concrete, right? So
that patch never moved.
That patch never moved. So if you had a huge symbol like this, you couldn't put your arms in the middle.
No, and God forbid it came up around your neck, it would decapitate you.
Yeah, and it was the corners on that thing were so sharp that would fucking cut you.
Cut your neck. Yeah.
And then the number on the back, patches. So you
also patches.
Also a patch job that's sewn into
basically you were wearing a 10-pound weight vest.
You're wearing a denim jacket with patches.
Yeah, exactly. A weighted denim jacket is really what it felt like.
Fuck, has why didn't we get these sooner? Because I love the supplemental It's light. It moves. It doesn't fade. Like, you remember the patches? Like,
No,
the
these
patches.
are like the best jerseys. They're so light. They breathe really great. So yeah,
Oh my
men's league
God.
sweaters, big
I
men's league
can't wait.
sweaters, man.
We're going to be
I
reaching
love the
out for a couple
koozie
pond
too. I'm a big
hockeys.
koozie guy.
Yeah, they're crushing it. They are crushing
Who
the
else?
game.
Let's see. We
Buffalo
ran
chicken
into-
wings. We actually went to the home of.
Tell me what wingy.
Yep, home of the original chicken wings, Anchor Bar. We had maybe 12 people in our party, and everybody had chicken wings.
Yeah, my favorite part was the girls. So
Shannon had one of my chicken wings.
my favorite part is one of the girls, when the waiter goes to her, she goes, "What would you like?" She goes, "So we're gonna have the wings." I go, yeah. I go, "We're at a chicken wing place.
Yeah.
What else are you gonna have?"
Yeah. No,
I
it
think
was,
she's
and
heard that.
Let me say the wings were delicious. I liked them.
One thing I
thought
didn't
they were
know,
really good.
ranch is like a big no-no in Buffalo, which I
Yeah, I
did
didn't
not
realize
understand.
that. You do not ask for ranch in Buffalo for
Blue
buffalo
cheese,
wings.
which
They
I
eat
think
wings with blue cheese.
blue cheese is so
Yeah.
fucking gross. That's the thing. I hate
I don't
cheese.
mind blue cheese. I'm kind of 50-50 on blue cheese. It really is just
It
dependent.
looks like
on
ranch
each
that's
one.
been left out.
And that's kind of true, right? Because it's got moldy cheese in it. So
Yeah, it's fucking thick. It's goo. It's got terrible taste.
it's got a different sort of aftertaste that some people don't enjoy.
Shit. I'm getting.
Yeah, some people don't
flakes-
like it.
I'm
I
getting
don't
flakes of
mind
shit.
it just depends. For me, it just depends how rich it is. If the blue cheese is really, really rich, I can't eat it. If it's kind of like not as rich, then more like an aioli, then yeah.
I'm
I've
getting
been
a
watching.
little.
I've been watching quite a few cooking shows.
Yeah, you and fucking the guy there from Dinners, Drives, and fucking Diners.
It's more like an aioli, okay?
Whipped.
Horseradish aioli, okay, with a lime reduction.
I love those. I was watching some.
I told you I wrote a
earlier.
half-hour comedy called Food USA. It's basically Guy Fieri, but except that like it's a different guy, and it's all the shit goes bad.
Fuck ups. Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could sell it. I'm trying to sell it.
But yeah, very pleased with Buffalo. I think I love the city of Buffalo as a whole. It's like a tamer Boston.
Oh my god, it's much tamer.
Such a hidden
Boston.
gem. I gave
Such a
that
hidden
city so much shit over the course of my life because
I love it now.
As a Patriots fan, Buffalo, you just torment, right? So you just bully. They haven't been good since like 2 years ago, right? Like they had Trent Edwards as their quarterback. They've had like so many fucking fuck ups come through those doors, and the Patriots would come into Orchard Park, hang 50.
My whole opinion of Buffalo has changed now that I've gone there.
It's sick.
Yeah, I
I
love it.
fucking hate how I have to like you now.
Well, like I would love to go for a game. Like
I'd buy a cottage on the fucking lake in Buffalo.
It's really nice, and I went to Niagara Falls. Right,
That's the cool part. I'm jealous. That thing, I've never seen water look that blue.
It was probably one of the most amazing experiences of my life. I can tell you what it's like, but you really don't understand it because when you're standing there, there's like a feeling or a sensation that you get from like the power of the pressure of the water.
You can't believe this is made by Mother Earth.
But like an actual like physical feeling, you can feel like the pressure.
Have you ever been to
of
like
that
a water
amount of
park
water.
when the bucket drops? You
Yeah,
know
it's
when
like
that
that,
bucket
right.
fills up,
Right.
that white trash bucket.
Kind of feel it for a second, right? You feel it for a second, you feel it.
Yeah.
But it
like pushes you
it's like
down.
the water pushes the air, and then it pushes it at you, like the air and the water, but in this like wind gust air, and it just like keeps coming at you in waves,
24/7.
Well, it comes at you in waves. It's like woo, 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 and it's like it's almost like this sensation, and then the wind is whirling around you, like there's water in the air, so that kind of. but I'm telling you, it's this like pressure pulse.
And the
that's
boat
coming
goes
off.
all the way through it?
No, it doesn't. You stop like in the center. So like the Niagara Falls is like a ring. Think of it as like a horseshoe.
Yeah.
And they drive you into the center of that horseshoe, and you're about 100 feet from the back wall. Okay, so like you're kind of like half surrounded.
Yeah.
And you can feel this like pulsating like
Does
pressure.
the waterfall ever go on the boat, or does the boat just
No,
stay?
no, you're not even that. You can't be that close.
I was gonna say it'd sink the shit out of that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Like you're about 50 feet on either side of the wall, I'd say, about half a football field from the sides and a full football field from the front.
That's
so like
crazy.
you can't get too close. I mean,
was
you're
gonna
pretty
say,
close. You saw the photos. You're pretty close, but not
It
like
looked like you were like in it.
it's like yeah. It's a crazy sensation.
When the photo you took, you're looking down onto the boats. How high is that point? Because that looks like it's fucking way down there.
Yeah, you have to take an elevator 100 feet down.
What's that, like a bridge that you're on?
It's like a man-made structure to allow people to get from the top where all the parking is and like where the setup is to down to the boat. So like where you park is the top of the waterfall. So you have to go down to get to the bottom of that waterfall. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you walk, they made this huge like kind of structure. It's a bridge attached to like this big needle thing that has like an elevator in it. So you walk on the bridge and then take the elevator down 100 feet, and then it takes you down to this docking area. And that's where it's pretty calm down in that area, right?
Yeah.
And that's where you get on and off the boat.
Now,
and then the
how
boat,
how does it work with the Canadian side? Does one U.S. boat go and then a Canadian boat goes?
Yeah, I mean, you can see the Canadian side. They're right across from you. And
They have the same setup, right?
Yeah, exact same setup. Yeah.
That's just so weird.
And they have that thing run so smoothly. They got like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 boats on each side, and they all in a very, very like rhythmic tandem. You stay in the pit for like an exact like 10 or 15, and then the boat moves. And then as you're going away, you see another boat come. You know what I'm saying? Like they have it down.
Like the ferry in Lake Champlain, where it's just like boom.
Yeah,
as soon as that one
just
takes
like,
off, the next one just already comes.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
that's one thing I really
would
wish.
recommend everybody go do it.
Every
It's really
time
great.
I have my heart set on something when I go to these ball hockey tournaments. I wanted the Coney Island hot dog. I didn't get that. You got to experience that. Like the whole fucking week. And then I wanted to experience Niagara Falls at the next one. I didn't get to do that.
No.
Getting shafted.
It's just not fair. It's not fair. I don't like this situation, Jerry. I don't like it one bit.
Shout out to the Spittin' Chicklets guys. We like them. Shout out Brunelli. He's the one who comes up with he came up with the whole thing. And it's really a genius idea.
Very well put together. I don't even
hats off to
know
him.
how many man hours it took to organize that, because it's super organized. Shout out to Body Armor for keeping us alive. Thank you.
Oh my God, Body Armor just absolutely keeping everybody alive.
MVP for literally supplying the entire weekend with body armor water, and otherwise heat stroke would be an all-time high there.
Heat stroke everybody, right? Shout out Pink Whitney, we love them
for all the free Pink Whitney shots.
Yeah.
How about that? When we got the shots, when we were gonna do the little video, this was I don't know 10 seconds after we played. When that hit my mouth, I had to turn because I was about to throw up. So in the video, they do like put the hands in and then they pull away. So as soon as I hit it, I turn because I start to throw up in my mouth a little bit because I didn't want to get it on
alcohol
film.
that quickly after the game sometimes is a clutch.
I was already about to puke when I came off the court there. So I'm like sitting on the bench.
You needed water first.
And she goes, "How about a free shot?" Please don't.
You needed water first.
And I don't want to look like a pussy, but so I hit it, puke in my mouth.
Everybody in our group, crushed it.
Yeah.
But we have a group of champions. Our team, I love our team. Everybody on our team.
Great squad.
Great squad.
Investors? Possibly you!
So, Sam and I love toys, obviously, and we go to Walmart quite a bit to find cheap toys, and a lot of times they have like limited edition stuff. Like toys will dump limited edition products in Walmart. So this morning, I went to a Walmart to see if I could find any limited edition Funkos, because Funko gets
Yes.
dumped. Okay. And
Big
I
Funko
found,
fans.
big Funko fans. I found 2 limited edition Black Adam Funkos. I found Black Adam and I found Hawkman. Now, here's the awesome twist behind finding these 2. Okay. They just released this stuff at Comic-Con, right? And the even cooler twist is I worked on this movie, right?
That's
so
sick.
I was what they call a cast assistant and assist the cast and whatever they need. So this was really cool for me because I got to work with Dwayne The Rock and even more closely with Aldous. And Aldous is like one of the coolest guys ever. He's like the greatest dude, and he plays Hawkman. And I'm super excited that I was able to get these 2. This you can also get like a bunch of other ones, Cyclone, Atom Smasher. I worked with this whole cast. They were super cool. Every one of them was awesome. I recommend everybody go see this movie when it comes out. I'm excited for it, obviously, but I obviously worked on it, so I'm fucking
not
biased.
biased.
Yeah, huge bias. Everybody go see it. Super pumped that I found these Funkos.
That's
So,
awesome that you got the Funkos that match the actors that you work
right?
for.
And I get a couple other huge finds. Sam and I, we're big Mario Kart guys.
Yes.
And Hot Wheels. Yeah, Hot Wheels is putting out a bunch of Mario Kart figures. So I already have a bunch, but I found some cool new limited edition ones. One is a Koopa Troopa.
Yes. That's a
Pretty
great one.
sweet. He's in a 1-Up mobile, which is pretty cool. Okay.
That's sick.
And the other one I found was they put out a new Luigi in a B-mobile.
Oh,
Cool.
that's sick.
Yeah. So Sam and I collect all of these.
I love little
Hot
knick-knack
Wheels
stuff like that. It's just like I love just like
Yeah,
filling
I
the
mean,
room.
look at my
Obviously, you can
shelf,
tell,
right?
right?
Obviously, like fucking knickknacks.
I love like it.
I got the Hot Wheels Ace Ventura Pet Detective car, right? This is like one of my all-time favorite finds.
That's a
This
great
was
one.
also a Walmart find. Yeah.
Walmart.
So shout out
crushes it.
Walmart. We love Walmart. And we quite often go there to find cool toys and or snacks.
Wait till we get our man cave. It's gonna be riddled with fucking just
A
everything
lot of
cool.
knickknacks.
A
Yeah.
lot of cool shit. It's gonna be the
Well,
ultimate man
it's kind of in our genes, right? Like, because our grandfather was huge in collecting knickknacks and pins.
Oh, yeah.
So we kind of got it, like that collecting bug in our genes a little bit. I don't mind collecting small things. I'm not collecting big stuff. So those were my Walmart finds. Huge.
I love it.
The Black Adam stuff. I almost shit myself.
That's sick. I love Funkos. They're awesome. I used to.
And these are just so hard to find, right? Like this movie isn't even out yet. Like they just came out with these, right? You can only get these at Walmart and certain Walmarts and the Walmarts that haven't been rated already.
Yeah.
That's
seriously.
the other thing is like they came out like, I don't know,
People
maybe a week ago.
The resale on those Funkos is nuts.
Yeah,
People,
it's crazy. And especially with the comic Funkos, right?
oh yeah. It's just fucking crazy. People go nuts over it. You got to bet against. People have computers that automatically are programmed so that way,
Tell
like,
them,
as soon as it goes live, it like automatically clicks. So you have to like outbeat them. A human outbeating a computer that's programmed, and like they'll automatically buy like 400, and then
yeah,
crazy. It's nuts. That whole like
I mean, that's like
section.
same with the shoes, right? With the Jordans and all the other shoes and the
Trading
limited editions.
cards, Jordans, like all that
Trading
little
cards,
trading cards are coming
shoes.
back. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, trading cards are
We
coming back.
have
And
a
stamps.
huge trading card following, Funko following, disc golf following.
Well,
It's-
I have. Have you ever seen my card collection, Sam? Do you
Yeah,
even
I've
know what I
seen it.
have in my collection?
Downstairs.
No. Oh my
I haven't
God.
seen anything you got there, but I've seen the collection. That's
We'll service
currently in the
our
house.
trading card fan for a second here.
We
I
did have a
got
segment
some-
where we did baseball cards.
I'm not even going to take it out of plastic. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I have a Phil Esposito card.
Oh, that's
I
sick.
have 5 Wayne Gretzky cards.
That's
Original OP cheese before he did it. And I got Lemieux, Gretzky.
That's
Okay,
sick.
then I got a full page of Brett Halls, all
Oh
sorts
my
of
God.
awards.
Look at that one. Look how
And I
old
got a
those
full
are.
page of Yarmer Yagers.
With the mullet.
Yeah. Oh, wait, this is a good one. I got a full page of Patrick Waugh and John
Jesus.
LeClair's. Patrick Waugh's, John LeClair's,
That's crazy.
Mark Messier's, Stevie Eiserman's.
That's
And then it
nuts.
just goes on and on from there. So like those are my, I got some Hassicks. But those are my big deal cards.
I love sports memorabilia. I love collecting. That's like one of my favorite hobbies. Collecting sports memorabilia.
Buddy, you're not gonna get me to take these out of the plastic.
Try me, because I won't.
Try to get this card out of the plastic. It's not happening. Okay? Staying right in the book.
Those the
Keep
fingers you ate
complaining.
Cheetos? Yeah, those the fingers you ate Cheetos with? Yes, please put that book down.
Not happening, friend. Yeah.
I can't wait to just... Because we have so many sick signed jerseys that I can't wait to start framing them. I need more wall space.
That's probably the biggest thing we'll collect, right?
Yeah.
I think that is the biggest thing we'll collect. Frame
jerseys. Frame jerseys have a sick fucking wall and nice frames too.
Nothing bigger than that.
Yeah, kind of like what this is, but I like them when they're a little bit thinner. Like these jerseys are sick, but I just want a little bit thinner. Have you seen it?
I want the jersey's fine, but I want that box to be
Smaller. Thinner. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
It's too out.
It's too out. Yeah.
Like you see how they have it like really close to the. Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I want
They're
it
so
smushed in
sick.
there.
Yeah, we got to get these. We'll get these fixed.
Well, those two can stay how they are because they're
Yeah.
already pinned. They can stay how they are, but anything new we'll get.
Because we got like
They'll look
Ovechkin,
uniform.
we got Bergeron, then I have a bunch of like buddies, Manapelke,
Yeah,
Lovejoy.
we have a ton. All right, the first thing I saw at Walmart was Cheetos popcorn.
Oh, I bet that tastes awesome.
Have you seen this?
I have seen it. Never pulled the trigger on it.
I am a huge fan of popcorn. All right. Looks like the orange
Oh
Cheeto
shit!
dust.
I was thinking of Cheeto Puffs.
Oh no, this is popcorn.
Popcorn. It just
Corn.
registered.
Actual corn.
Who's your
I'm
corn
a huge
supplier?
Cheetos fan. Yeah.
Who's
All
your
right,
corn
ready?
supplier? I bet that fucking tastes awesome.
Oh my god. The flavor is so good. It tastes just like Cheetos on a popcorn. I'm gonna get a handful here because one obviously isn't gonna do a fucking justice.
Yeah.
There it is. It's so good.
That looks awesome.
If you like popcorn, you like Cheetos, this is gonna be addicting for you. Here's what I like about it. It's got a heavy dusting. All right?
Yeah.
3 bites, already Cheeto fingers.
That's like smart food on steroids.
Exactly. It's got a heavy dusting, which I love.
Spackle that you get on your fingers.
Yeah. I'm going to give this a 9.1. This is a winner. Cheetos. Love it.
Which do you like better? I know they're different flavors because Smart Food's white cheddar and that's Cheeto flavor.
If Cheetos sponsors the podcast, I'll get that cat tattooed somewhere on my body.
We should put a mural up on the wall.
I'll get a Chester Cheetah tattoo if Cheetos sponsors us.
I love Cheetos Puffs. Those things are fucking addicting.
This is just like the Puffs, except if you like
popcorn.
Right? Yeah.
Health nut, much healthier.
All right. Second treat that I found, I was really excited about. And I don't know if anybody's seen these, but Fruit Loops gummies.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
That's sick.
Fruit Loops gummy.
What is that?
Huge find. I'm a huge Fruit Loops fan, and I'm a huge gummy fan. Let's see.
Don't be reading that nutrition label.
They
ain't
look
a part
like
of this.
actual Fruit Loops.
That's sick.
But they're gummies. Right? Oh my God. It tastes just like the cereal.
That's dangerous.
That is really, really dangerous. It's the consistency of a gummy bear. Okay. It's got like a little bit of sugar on the outside.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Sour Patch.
Yeah.
But it's not the consistency of a Sour Patch. It's the consistency of a gummy
bear. Is it lighter?
It's like a gummy bear.
It looks just like a Fruit Loop.
These are deadly.
What flavors do you got
this
there?
whole bag.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this a 9.5 out of 10.
What flavors do we got for that?
All the regular flavors, like lime, grape, lemon, orange. Like the Fruit Loop flavors. It literally tastes like Fruit Loops.
You know, it'd be kind of funny. You take that white cherry Gatorade that kind of looks like milk.
Yeah.
You pour that in with the candy and just start scooping and eating it.
All right.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty good. All right, my next one, and I think you sent me a photo of these even, is a Haribo worm variation that I hadn't seen, the rainbow worms.
Oh, I sent you the rattlesnakes.
You sent me the rattlesnakes, yeah. I've never had rainbow worms. Let's see what these are. Love Haribo products.
Haribo's just been pumping out variations recently. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, a lot of variations.
That looks nice.
Like it looks like a regular, just
your
gummy
atypical worm.
Oh my God, that is amazing flavor.
Well, I love
the consistency. Yeah, consistency is normal Haribo product.
Yeah, big Haribo fans.
That flavor is unbelievable. It's like some sort of tropical, but like a fruit punchy, like a tropical fruit punch kind of.
Yeah.
Really solid.
That looks good.
Yeah, really, really good. I'm gonna give it like a 9. Say a 9.2.
I'm a big
Pretty
Haribo
solid
fan.
score.
They don't really miss on their products. Although some people, I like the Coke one. I can see why some people don't like Coke.
Right, but it's not like you're eating like black licorice flavor.
No, that black licorice.
Still
People
sweet.
that eat black licorice are psychopaths. Like that's the
Mass
worst.
murderers.
It's like that and those stupid fucking caramel candies are like the two. Like
Those
why
people
does
are
that-
they're burying people in the basement.
Yeah, like they have some sort of contraption where people are being stored in their basement.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's so fucking
How
gross.
could you ever eat that?
Someone tried to give me a caramel candy. I go, I don't want one of these. I
Why the
don't.
fuck would
And
I
it's
ever
not
want
even
that?
like good caramel. You know, like a Twix caramel. It's like
Right, no, it's shit caramel.
it's like the word, and it's hard. It's not even caramel. It's like fucking molasses.
All right, I got one more. It's a product we've done before, but it's a new variation I saw at Walmart. So we are huge fans of the Sweet Tart products, and especially the Sweet Tart Ropes franchise.
Oh, those are amazing.
Okay, they have put out a new flavor called Tangy Strawberry.
I have had this one.
You've had the Tangy Strawberry?
It's phenomenal.
What do you think?
What would I give it? It's definitely one of my favorite candies. The
No,
Ropes
this is definitely one of my favorite candies.
series.
What about this flavor?
Oh yeah, it's good.
Okay, looks like your average
It's one of my favorites.
normal rope. Okay, I love the tropical variation.
Have you
That
had
was
the
one of my
rainbow?
favorites.
Is that the rainbow?
That's what I'm talking about. Rainbow. Yeah, it's
that
like
one's
tropical.
really
I
good.
think. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you had the Airheads version of those?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's best. It's really good.
Oh my god.
You had.
It's like, how about this? It like comes on slowly, right? At first,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's
It
not enough
builds.
strawberry, and then it builds up, and it's like
just slowly.
hard strawberry. Yeah, yeah.
Stanza.
I'm gonna give this a 9. I love this.
You can smoke those things in about 2 seconds.
Oh
the
my
rope
god,
series,
I love this candy. This is one of the best candy inventions. The rope.
and it's nice because it's like a licorice. Like you can have it here, and you can slowly just eat away at it,
Right.
and enjoy it.
It's
Versus like you
handy.
have to like pour shit
It's
in
not
your hands.
messy.
That's exactly the messiness. Like Skittles, if you pour some Skittles in your hand, you have to hold your hand like this. If I
Right.
have the rope, I eat the rope. I can talk with the rope.
Yeah.
I got multiple.
I can be here.
I can be here. I can be there. I'm
I can
pointing.
point at things with the rope.
I'm pointing. I love this wine in a glass. I'm pointing. I'm pointing.
Point at things.
I'm thrusting. That's me with the rope. I love the rope.
I'm a huge fan of the rope.
Because, like, I love the nerd balls, but, like, you have to hold the nerd balls. Otherwise, they
Yeah,
fall in your lap.
even the nerds rope sometimes. If you're like, the nerds
the
rope is a little
the-
flimsy,
The nerds fall off.
and the
which
nerds
sucks.
fall off, and they can get a little like, what's going on here?
Yeah, next thing you know, your lap's filled with fucking shit.
This Sweet Tarts rope, it's got some structure to it.
Yeah. And it's got, like, it's not a floppy bend. It holds its shape, which is nice. So it stands up straight. Like, it's not, like, going to lean over on your hand where you got to, like, really eat it.
Look at
Otherwise,
that.
it's, yeah.
Jesus, that's
Holds
almost
its
zero
form.
lean. That's zero lean.
That's nice.
This is a candy right here.
That's
This is a candy.
that's the used cars salesman, little flimsy guy there. That's floating around. That's what the soft rope will get you. So a couple things. We have the lumberjack. So we're recording on Saturday.
yeah.
We have the lumberjack world championships, and have you ever seen the lumberjack world championship? It's not what you think. Before I start, what do you think if you had?
So
to take,
here's what I think. Okay, I've seen some competitions on ESPN before, but they were of some sort of lumberjackingness contest. So I'll describe to you what I saw.
Just because they're in flannel and denim.
And you can tell me if it's what you're talking about, okay? So here's one event. One event is this. They climb, there's a pole, straight up pole, okay? And they run up to the pole, and they have this loop around their back. And they huck up the loop, and they huck up. They get to the top of the pole, and they take their axe out, and they start chopping the top of the pole. Once they chop off the pole, they loop themselves down, they chop the next piece. That's one event.
So you're talking about pole as in tree, right?
It's like a man-made pole for the competition. Yeah, it's like a tree.
Yeah. Okay. So I saw the same clip. It's a tree without the limbs except for like a handful.
Right. Exactly.
And they wheel up. Yeah, that's one.
Another one of the competitions is you have a saw, like one of the big old timer saws.
That's like a mile long.
And you're trying to cut off circles of a log.
Oh yeah. And they're giant too.
Yeah, like circles
old,
that are like this
Oregon
big.
Trail type fucking logs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's not what you think. Like you think, yeah, they'll just be sawing shit the whole time, chopping it. They're like climbing shit. They're fucking pulling stuff.
And then the man, you want to talk about strength? Some of these guys.
But my question is, do you think they do carpentry, or is this like they only practice for these events? Like, there's no way you can just hire this guy.
They're mountainy type men, right? So they're like guys who live in the hills of like Virginia, Vermont, Alaska, right? Like, my guess is there's nobody.
Look for this.
Yeah, there's nobody from SoCal like in that competition.
0 people from New York City. Only people from Oregon and Washington and like Montana.
So like, I mean, yeah, it's.
What do you think the training looks like?
Today, you said.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's live today.
I gotta watch
it. My favorite part is like, what do you think the off-season training's like? Do you think
living your normal life in Alaska?
Yeah, just hucking trees in Alaska.
Wrestling a fucking bear.
Just pure survival. like
here's the thing. Like you think back, like, okay, you think back to guys who used to fight with axes, and you're like, okay, like that's not really a great weapon because the blade is so small and it's like on a long thing. And then you see these guys chop like a 40-inch redwood with like 3 swings, and you're like, okay, now I understand how someone could
That's
fight.
Better than a chainsaw.
you would break someone's legs. You'd cut off both their legs in one swing.
Oh my god.
Like,
it's just so impressive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And they can like pinpoint accuracy drop it like wherever they want.
Yeah, because what they're doing is most people don't understand. They think like, oh, they're just big dudes swinging wild and they're just crushing trees. That's not what they're doing. They're so they understand the
physics,
the science. Yeah, the science behind it, the physics behind it. Where if you chop it at an angle on a certain way, and then you chop it at another angle in a certain way, that the tree center has to collapse. So
yeah, it's wild.
It's knowledge that's just been passed down, right?
Lumberjack to lumberjack.
Yeah, exactly. No, but they're extremely technical.
That's the crazy part is they're doing it at like rapid pace, like where like our father takes the chance out, it takes him an hour just to cut like into that, and he gets the thing stuck where you have to like everyone's got to push because the tree's pinching the blade.
Yeah.
But I just
Lumberjack, I want to watch that.
I want to know, like, you know, like, okay, hockey, right? Where do a lot of the players come from? Canada, North America, Europe. Like, where are these people located? Alaska, Washington. like favorite sport,
Virginia.
hunting. Like when they do the player bio, all of them favorite sport, hunting.
Hunting, yeah.
When he's not in competition, he's making log cabins. I'm so shocked.
He's actually cutting logs to make log cabins.
So you do this for fun? Okay.
I do it for fun, and I do it for my job.
Best part is, my job is my life.
My job is my life. Got the Ron Swanson thing. That's an ex Funko I'm trying to find. It's the Ron Swanson.
I bet it's awesome.
They have one of him as Duke whatever, as him as the singer. I gotta
Duke
find
Silver.
that one too. Duke
That's
Silver.
awesome. I like one when he's got the braids and the mustache missing.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
great.
God.
Oh, great. You shaved your mustache. I didn't shave it. It rubbed off from friction.
Rubbed off. Friction.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus. I love Parks and Rec. Man.
I love John Ralphio and Ron Swanson are my favorite.
Tommy T and Sexy Lexi. No. Ooh, what are you two bad Larrys up to?
Yeah, and the Tom Haverford John Ralphio combination is like one of my favorites.
So deadly.
Those two together, yeah.
Entertainment 720 is the funniest
I wish I could
thing
get
ever.
some. I look at somebody has to sell some Entertainment 720 gear, right? I would think. There's got to be someone out there that
100%.
sells it.
100%.
You gotta
Swag
get
bags,
hats, shirts.
coffee mugs. How much are you getting paid? 100K with full benefits?
Big T, stop. This must be the lovely Donna. Ashante.
Talk football. This
Football
week,
news.
August 4th, preseason starts.
Yeah, what do we think?
Well, here's my favorite. What's your favorite part of the football season?
My favorite part?
Yeah.
Probably the first 4 weeks and the last 4 weeks.
Just because you're so excited, like you're so eager.
Yeah, right? Like the first month and a half and the last month and a half. Probably like the best.
Yeah. I would say fantasy football is my
For
favorite
fantasy
part.
especially, right? Because
I
you're
love-
extra talking shit in the beginning. You're trying to make moves. Guys are getting injured,
Oh, yeah.
right? By like week
Every-
7, you got to have a pretty solid roster. I mean, maybe a switch here or there, but like you got to know who's getting those first round touches. Like some running backs that you thought were going to be getting like 20 carries or only getting
Yeah.
like 10.
All the starting running backs get hurt by like week 7.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and you're like, it's not even like the backups. You're like on like 3rd and 4th guys that are like,
You're going
bottom of-
you're going in touches just to see who touches the ball most because that's the guy who probably get the most yards,
like,
right?
you're like
Like-
half your roster just has like I.
Yeah, exactly.
doubtful, like
And specifically, this is a pretty good topic to bring up. I would imagine. I would say specifically in the last 2, maybe 3 years, the injury thing on fantasy football has gone way up,
tenfold.
right? Like
Tenfold.
I remember playing
Your
fantasy
roster-
football 10 years ago.
The draft.
Yeah.
The draft that you have on your roster is not the same roster that's week 7. Like
No.
you were on
I mean,
second.
maybe a few guys, right?
Yeah, maybe you have the
defense.
quarterback, but like
Yeah,
you have
quarterback
like
and
you're
a
on like
defense and a kicker.
RB5. You're on like wide receiver 2.
The speed at which these guys operate now, any injury is like you're
Yeah,
gone.
it's like a rocket ship. Like any little rock that hits the rocket ship, it's gonna explode. Like
Fucks
it's
the whole
not-
thing up.
Yeah,
Right?
like, that's what these people are. They're running
Guys are
so
tearing
fast.
ACLs and MCLs at like just a fucking crazy
They're
rate.
just not human beings. Like this is what happens when
It's like your
science
tendons
mixes.
aren't supposed to be able to torque
Yeah.
that much.
You are running 40 yards in under 4 seconds. Your knees aren't ready to take a quick turn that fast. Like,
exactly.
What do you think's gonna happen when you take a sharp turn running 60
Not to
miles
mention
an
a
hour?
tackle, right? Like
Yeah.
like a turn. What about a full blown
Like
tackle?
a guy that weighs the same as a Ford F-150 who takes
Yeah,
like a sharp left going 60. Have you ever seen a Ford F-150 when it takes a sharp turn? It just
Yeah.
tumbles. Like, that's your knee and your top body just doing this. Like,
Let's see. Are there any big moves?
well, here's the other thing too:
Oh,
is
Julio
who's your
Jones.
prediction for the Super Bowl?
For the Super Bowl? Well, let's run through
Yeah.
it. So Julio Jones just went to Tampa Bay. That loads them up pretty good. But Tampa Bay just lost their center yesterday.
Yeah, that's a tough blow.
Yeah, and they have 2 new guards from last year. Also,
Rookies.
let's see. Odell Beckham hasn't signed anywhere.
He's still free agent.
Still free agent. Yeah.
Oh God.
You know where I would love to see him
Patriots.
besides New England, obviously? I'd love to see him in New Orleans.
Oh yeah. I bet he
Yeah.
signs with Green Bay though.
I was just gonna say Green Bay. It's
Aaron
him and
needs
Aaron
weapons.
Rodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs weapons.
Yeah.
So they really.
And
I
then
did not
let's
know
see.
Odell's
Okay, so that
not signed.
so
I
that
thought he was with
leaves
LA.
the Rams. Okay, how
Cooper
about
Kupp.
Jimmy G is still looking for a home.
Yeah. How about
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp? I drafted. You want to hear how good? How fantasy football is kind of my jam. I had Jamar Chase, Cooper Kupp. I had Josh Jacobs. I had the tight end for the Raiders. Okay. I had Matt Stafford at quarterback. One of the best
Baller.
years he's ever had fantasy.
You just got draft lucky, is what you got.
No. I
Yes.
saw the future.
No,
And
you didn't see into
I
the crystal
hit it.
ball.
I hit
You
it,
got
baby.
draft lucky.
I hit it. And
Nobody knew Jamar Chase was going to have that season.
And then, do you know what else? Oh, I knew. I loved him
No,
as
and
a
nobody
rookie.
knew
I
that
drafted
this
him.
Matt Stafford experiment was going to.
Do you know who else I got? I got Cordell Patterson at running back. I got Josh Jacobs at running back.
Josh Jacobs. I mean, that's luck. Nobody knew he was going to be that.
Fuck that. I hit everybody. I went on an 11-0 run before I had my first loss.
Or you had your first injury.
Yeah. I put up so many points last year.
Here's the thing. Which quarterback, if you have first pick of fantasy quarterbacks, scratch the rounds, scratch the when you're going to take guys. Let's just say your first quarterback, you have top pick of anybody you want. Which quarterback do you think is going to be the best in fantasy?
Russell Wilson, Denver.
Really?
Yeah.
Russell Wilson. Why? Because he's got those two young guns on the outside?
Has an offensive line, has a really good defense, has really good wide receivers.
Yeah.
That's the missing piece for Denver.
Okay. I'm going to say Josh Allen.
Yeah, I mean that's a good pick. I mean he'll be solid
just
all the time.
sturdy.
Yeah,
solid, just a rock to build your franchise around.
He's gonna have a great year, but like Russell Wilson, I don't think many people think about Russell, but dark horse, Russell Wilson, book it.
Yeah, I mean he's got the thing about Russell is he's got all the other pieces. It's nice. That can make up for a lot of mistakes.
How many wins did Denver have without a quarterback?
You know what, 7?
Yeah, and Russell basically was running for his life in Seattle because he didn't have an offensive line. He's a good
player. Yeah.
He's like a perfect fit. What do you think for running back? Who do you think will have a great year?
Running backs? The guy from Dallas, not Zeke, the other guy from Dallas.
Pollard.
I think he's going to have a real big year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was great. Zeke.
Because he also has the leverage of having that.
Yeah.
Right? Like that helps. That's a big time help when you don't have to carry one first and second down all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
I think this one's obvious. Damian Harris, New England Patriots. We're running the ball 4 straight quarters, baby.
No, definitely him. Jacobs again, right?
Yep.
He's going to be good. Cordell Patterson again, probably, right?
Yeah, but Atlanta doesn't have a quarterback.
That's true. Oh, what do you think about the quarterback situation in North Carolina? Who do you think is going to win that job? Sam Darnold or Baker Mayfield?
They're so bad, both of them. It doesn't even matter. I think Baker will edge out Darnold just because Darnold sucks. He's so bad.
They both have turnover issues. They don't suck. I mean, they're NFL quarterbacks, but they got turnover issues.
They're just not on my fantasy team.
Although if Baker gets that thing rolling, maybe. That's the Baylor guy. That's a lot of points. Oh, what's his name will probably have a great year for 8 weeks until he gets hurt. Christian
Who?
McCaffrey.
Yeah, but even then, though, I don't think they're just not that good. They're going to be playing a lot of
But
defense.
he's a stud.
I know, but he just doesn't make it. Now, I love the running back in Minnesota. He always gets touches.
And he has that other kid, Matheson, behind him.
Yep.
So you can get some relief. Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook, he's great.
He's a savage.
Yep. But running backs, I think it's going to be a weak class this year because there's not too many standouts. Tell you who's going to have a tough year again. The NYG. New York Giants cannot. Saquon, I feel bad. I wish he played on a better team. So good. That guy's given everything he had to New York. They've given him nothing. I feel bad for Jacksonville. They're going to suck again.
You think that kid's going to take a step up, Lawrence?
They just don't have anyone. He's good, but he doesn't have anyone. I bet you give it like 5 years, if he's not fucking dead by now from getting smoked from running around for his life, they'll have enough pieces by that point to like build a team around.
And on his third team is like fourth team.
Yeah, like an Andrew Luck situation where like the first 2 years you just
that poor bastard. Holy shit.
Do you know he like lost his kidney? Or severed kidney. He like has like a severed kidney from the NFL.
That's crazy.
People are like, oh, he's soft. He's not playing next year. You're like, dude, he fucking probably pisses blood every morning. Like,
and he's an oak tree, and he quit from pain. Like, imagine how bad it must have been.
I mean, he's built like a fridge.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's built like a fucking Mack truck. It's not like the guy can't take a fucking hit. He's huge.
Yeah. Like, none of us could tackle him in this room.
Oh. So imagine how painful he must be in if a guy that size can't function.
If he passed up that amount of money, like, that's how much pain he's in.
Right. It's got to be bad.
I mean, a severed kidney's got to fucking hurt like a bastard.
That's like the worst thing ever.
You're definitely pissing blood, like, every morning.
Yeah.
But,
all
okay,
right, what else
Super Bowl predictions.
Oh, Super Bowl predictions?
Yeah.
I'm going to say New England Patriots and San Francisco.
You think San Francisco, really?
Yeah.
I think the Chargers. My wild pick, Chargers. And then, because here's my thing. If the Chargers defense is unbelievable. Khalil Mack, J.C. Jackson.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They already have Joey Bosa, or one of the Bosas. That team is sick. Oh, and you have Edgerrin James, who's their safety.
Yeah.
Pro Bowler. That team is stacked. And then on offense, they have Keenan Allen, Williams, Herbert. They got Eckler. They're going to be nice.
Herbert's a stud. He's good. Everybody was right about him.
I drafted Herbert. That was also on my fantasy team.
You got
What's good? What's good? What's
you got
good?
drafted like me.
I drafted him as a rookie when he had that unbelievable season.
Yeah.
I am. Not to brag, we do have video proof. I went up against a bunch of NFL GMs in a draft competition, and I sat middle of the pack. Is summer, would you consider summer over in August?
No.
No?
No. I would say summer is like officially over like September 14th.
Why the 14th? Why the 15th?
The second week in September. I'd say by the second week in September, everybody's like, okay, it's fucking fall now.
Yeah. I
right?
guess that
You
makes
can
sense.
you
I
could
could see
bleed
that.
it out till the first week of September, maybe.
I could see second week of September because you do get what's that, Memorial Day or Labor
Right,
Day? What the
right.
fuck that long
It's like
weekend?
September 6th, right? Like the first weekend in
That was a
September.
great week of school when you you come in for 3 days, then you get that
3 days
long
and then you're
weekend.
out.
And those
Yeah.
3 days you're just playing name
They're
games.
awesome.
It's
Yeah,
just
because the teachers
fucking
don't fucking plan anything, right?
no. You're like already juiced up because school starts, everything's new, you got
Yeah.
everything brand new. Football, like youth football season was so much fun. Playing Chargers was awesome. Saturday games,
No, I love the summer.
youth football. I miss that
Yeah,
so much.
I do.
Yeah, for me, you didn't like Chargers? I love Chargers.
I loved it, but I don't miss it. Football, I don't miss at all because it was like playing at least.
I love football.
I loved it at the time, but it hurt.
No, Chargers. That was at a time when CTE didn't exist, right? So you led with the helmet.
I'm saying like when I played football, it just did not. It was more pain and less creativity
Fuck, I loved it.
than
I love
when I played in hockey or when I played lacrosse. Still pain, still pain,
youth
but
football, strong safety,
high
and then
creativity.
strong safety, punt return, kick return,
I
and
was a running back. Okay, so like basically everybody was scud missiling at me every time I touched the ball. Like that was not enjoyable. I was
yeah.
running for my life essentially.
Yeah, I just like hitting people. Like anytime there's a tip ball, just the blindside hits that you could throw on people was so fucking vicious. I remember Dave Valley, that kid came across the middle. One of the linemen like tipped it with their hand, and this
No,
kid's trying to like jump up to catch it. You just like lean in with your helmet and just clean him out.
T-bone.
Or you remember you could still do a wedge back in those days. So I
Yeah,
was a part of the wedge on the kick return. That was just next like
yeah, that
full
was like
speed.
straight Braveheart.
Yeah, full
Right?
speed running into a crowd of people running at you.
You remember the first battle scene from Braveheart when they two huge armies run straight at each other?
Just
Yeah, that's what
run
it's like.
full speed. Yeah, it's nuts.
I was a kick returner. So it was like fucking like the worst. It was just like, oh God, please just kick it out.
We had this
As a
kid,
kick
Mike.
returner, I can't tell you how many times I begged for the guy to kick it out of bounds. I did
we had
not want
this
to
kid.
return that ball.
We had this kid, Michael DeMambro. He is so fast that he actually national championship in track and field at URI. That kid, he would return kicks effortlessly.
Yeah.
He was so fast. He's so fast. I tried to race him at the track one day when I was like, this was like peak juniors conditioning shape. I've pulled my hamstring so hard trying to catch him, and he was a mile ahead. He was in college at the time, so he was like already like one natty in. I thought I could beat him. I thought I could beat him at 100.
Yeah. No, I just remember it as a lot of big people trying to hurt me.
I remember my favorite part too is the punt return because we'd set up this wall where it was just blindside hits. And then like as like a gunner, you just like eye people up as they're running down because as soon as they start to cut back, that's when you just start taking people off their feet like full arm lateral. Because my favorite
starts to hit.
Oh, as soon as the kid starts cutting this way and they realize they have to turn and run back and they see you just running full speed at them, it's over. I love it. Because the whole time you're running back, like you think that they think sometimes if they can get there, yeah, that's great. But most of the time they couldn't get to the returner because youth football
Not before
kickers
he can get behind that wall.
Yeah, and it's not the pros where like the pros can pin it. It's youth football, so you don't know where it's going, right? So naturally, the kid who's gunning will never catch up to the returner, and he's just gonna get blindsided hit because as soon as it turns, you're just
Youth
like
football is to blame for so many blindside hits. Then it's like,
well, you have a
imagine in
kid.
youth football, everybody was getting blindsided.
everyone's getting blown up because the quarterbacks can't throw, so you're throwing buddy passes over the middle.
Yeah. And nobody really knows where the ball is going and where everybody is supposed to be at. So you're getting a lot of people running into each other.
Full speed.
At full speed, yeah.
Just killing each other. I loved it. Quotes that aged well.
Quotes that aged well?
Yep. So people will say some shit with some confidence, and naturally the opposite would happen.
Looks like I missed something.
We have Kylie Jenner with a beautiful Instagram pic of both her private jets, one with boyfriend and drummer, and then hers, and it goes, "You want to take mine or yours?" Now, little backstory for most of you that haven't heard. She got busted for taking her jet 9 minutes to avoid traffic for 5 days out of the week. She does this. And she's like big green energy person. So obviously that contradicts everything.
Yeah,
so full of shit.
Their camp is full of hypocrisies.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite part is, how can you be green energy and have a makeup line that's made with plastic? It's like, you do know plastic doesn't dissolve, right? Like there's
a lot of things they do that I don't quite understand.
Holy crap.
This is a tweet from September 21st, 2011 from Blockbuster. Okay. Tweeted, "Why you're leaving Netflix. The top 3 most creative tweets using goodbye Netflix will win a 1-year subscription to Blockbuster."
Oh my god. 1 year subscription to nothing. You have to go to Portland. Go to the last one up there.
Skip Bayless. "Well, that's it. The Atlanta Falcons are your Super Bowl champions."
Fuck you, Skip.
Right in your ass, bitch.
Fuck you, buddy. That's the best one. That's definitely the one right there.
There's this girl on LinkedIn. "So sick of Walmart employees having the worst attitude towards customers. It's not my fault Walmart's the only place that would hire you." And then that was in 2013. Then on her LinkedIn, April 26, 2016, started a new job at Walmart.
Yeah. That's not good.
All right. Opinion. 10 reasons why you'll be using Google Plus in a year.
Yeah.
Do you remember Google Plus when they came out? It was like supposed to be like Facebook's competitor.
Yeah, I don't even use Google Plus.
They don't have it anymore. It's like so gone. But like, you made your profile, like you would connect with other people on Google Plus. Right. It connected to your Gmail. It was like the stupidest thing. Shout out to fucking Instagram. Boy, that aged well, copying TikTok.
Yeah, right. They turned that dial back real quick.
Oh my god. Here's a great one. Patriots will this one aged well. Patriots will regret hiring Bill Belichick.
Oh man, who said that?
Ian O'Connor.
Oh man.
You idiot.
That's tough.
Oh my god, here's the first sentence of the article. "Bill Belichick almost never returned fire on Bill Parcells, at least for the viewing pleasure of the Jets, when Parcells raged at his devoted aide, blastering him for being nearest available, so Belichick would turn." I could click on the photo, I don't care. Here we go. This guy has a tattoo that just says Croatia World Cup Champions 2018.
Yeah.
Those tattoos of championships.
Those tattoos are so bold. I see those. You see those every year in the USA with the the different sports teams, where it'll be like Celtics, right?
Oh yeah.
That's a tough look. Yeah.
Popular Mechanics magazine from 1949. "Computer in the future may weigh no more than 1.5 tons.
Yeah. You have your measurements off there.
Oh my god. This is an ad. Let this magic mineral asbestos protect the buildings on your farm.
Asbestos is killing everybody.
Asbestos, the magic mineral of the Middle Ages. Today, still a magic mineral, fireproof, rat-proof, and practically indestructible. Yeah, how's that feel in your lungs?
Destructing the human body.